Welcome to Morley's Mansion. Now this ain't no Halloween affair. This isn't the voice of Sven Gould. This is the birthday man himself, speaking to you, saying, thank you guests for being here tonight at Music on the Hill. Please welcome to the stage Juno Award winner, ECMA nominations, or whichever way you want to put it. None of that compares to the fact that this man has performed traditional music that he himself has created for many years. From El Shabuktuk, singing the honor song, Please Stand, for Hubert Francis.
Good evening. You're not standing for me, you're standing for me on this song. Before any event, whether it be private or public, we need to do some acknowledging. We need to do some thanking. Something that's not really done too many places, that I feel that it should start everywhere, is that we need to thank Creator for life and all that sustains life. You know, we have to give thanks for all creation, because and we need to take care of that. We need to take care of what Creator gave us. And we call them gifts. You know, the gift of life, gift of voice, gift of talent, whatnot. So we have to take care of that. You know, we are gifts to our parents, and that's who we are. So and your parents, of course, take care of you, because you're their gift. And you have to understand life in order to live it. Otherwise, you just exist. And so you have to learn about you, your life, and not be dictated to by something or somebody else. You have to understand that there was people in your life, in your ancestry, that have passed on, like your grandfather, grandmother. And that these spirits, you know, you gotta stay connected to them, because they are the ones that are guiding and protecting you. It's your grandfather, and I know you feel them, but you don't understand why, because that part of your growing up and all of your cultures was taken away from you, from your people, the way they tried to take ours. You know, a lot of your language was taken away from. Your ceremonies were taken away from. Even the lands where you're connected to by your language. You know, your language defines who you are, where you live, you know, where you're from, so that was all taken away from you the way they tried to take ours. Except they succeeded in a lot of cultures. And that's why you're here today, because a lot of your ancestors were chased out of their own lands. And they were looking for a place, a better place to live. And this is why you're here, you know. So wherever you are, you have to conserve and take care of it for your children and grandchildren and children that are not born yet, because they have as much right to enjoy Mother Earth as we do. So this is something that you need to think about every day and acknowledge every day. Thank your grandfather, grandmother, your brother, or whatever that has passed on in your family, in your life. Because that's your world. And how strong you make that connection is up to you. Because that's your world, that's your life. And you're obligated to acknowledge them because they had something that they handed down to you. Like my mother, my parents, my grandparents. They handed and took care of our language. And now I can speak my language, you know. It wasn't taken away from me, and not going to let anybody take it away from me, because that defines who I am. So if you know a little bit about your language, even a few words, add that to your prayer, because that's your ancestors were given that language. That defines who you are. That's your connection to the spirits. And in turn connects to you, in turn connects to Mother Earth. So you get connected, see, the connection. A lot of people out there are disconnected. They don't know nothing about themselves because nobody taught anything about them. So, and we give thanks for that. You know, we have to honor that. We have to acknowledge that. Because that's who we are. We have to acknowledge the knowledge keepers, the elderly people, because a lot of us went through a lot of things in life. We've seen a lot of people passing, a lot of deaths, a lot of sickness, a lot of hurts, and we've learned to cope through all that. And whatever we learned doesn't belong to us, we have to share it. And we share it to our kids, our grandkids, and all that. So we acknowledge the knowledge keepers. We acknowledge the givers of life, the sacred woman. Without women, we won't be here. And who better understands life than the one that gives it? That's why in our culture, it was the clan mothers that decided and taught the daughter how to raise their kid, you know, and told the men that if there wasn't anything needed in the household, then they would tell the men, hey, we need food, we need wood, we need this. And it was the women that dictated, you know, because they knew about life, because they gave life. So we ought to really think about that, you know, not think the way somebody wants you to think, but think the way nature thinks. And also, I'd like to acknowledge Marty Google, this very nice place. That's his home, open his doors for us. And I guess we have to thank Ashley for his birthday. His parents. Call Ashley the gift. So yeah, we got so much to be thankful for and acknowledge and all that, and you know, it's this music is medicine, brought us together, and something makes you feel good, then that's medicine. And no hate or dividing is going to be preached in here tonight. You know, it's all good medicine. So I'd like to do the honor song in honor of your presence here, in honor of Ashley, in honor of Marty Google and his family for having us here in this beautiful home. And yeah, in honor of your ancestors that brought you here. Because whoever is here tonight is meant to be here. You were brought here. And while I'm doing this song, I want you to pray for somebody in your family that's not doing too well, somebody that's in maybe doing drugs or alcohol, or maybe somebody in the hospital, you know, that's sick, you know, pray for these individuals and for healing.
Amazing. I gotta go change them.
Wait for them to